So, Jathril. Jathril lines, kind of paces around. Are you ready to do this?
Rowan's gonna kind of buff up and just make sharp eye contact with Ace, getting battle ready, getting his game face on.
What exactly do you expect from a fight? I don't use blades. I use my fists.
Well, in the real world, you'll be up against all kinds of things. It might be helpful for you to learn how to block a blade, and it might be helpful for him to learn how to block a fist.
Rowan, you know, I have too much respect for you to go easy on.
Don't.
I'm
And Rowan's
going.
gonna give a big smile and say, "Don't." He's
I'm
like
going
super
to give you
excited.
everything I have. And he's
I
gonna
expect
like
nothing less.
punch his fists together and kind of like, kind of do the same thing. Get himself really like up and actually is gonna go into a rage if possible.
But before you do that, Rowan's gonna put his Lymil's blade in his other hand, and he's gonna put a fist out to you. He's gonna say,
Absolutely.
"Brother." He's gonna say, "Brother, let's go," and go.
Would you guys like
There's-
to, before the initiative and fighting starts, would you like to ignite? Both of you, Brimstone Bros.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Wait, as you fist. All right, do we get this cool moment or not? As you
And-
bump fists, both of you roll your
All right.
wisdoms.
I'm not gonna lie, Ace is gonna sigh because at this point of failure, multiple times of trying and not succeeding.
I'll give you guys advantage for coolness.
I'm glad I so
Wonder Twins power activate. Fuchsia.
the first one was a 6 plus 1, 7.
You just can't activate this.
And the second one was 7 plus 1, 8. So
Ma'am.
You just can't activate the freaking fist. What about Rowan?
18 and a 17.
It's ignited.
He's like, I'm all over this shit. Yeah.
It's ignited.
Ace is gonna alright. And he's gonna start jumping. Like you guys, it's funny you mentioned Dragon Ball because like he's literally doing like what Goku does. Like getting ready.
All right.
Okay. Roll me initiative.
Initiative suckers.
As you roll your initiative, a moment passes as you kind of eye each other up and down, and Jathril, with his sword kind of in between you. What's your initiatives?
16.
19.
16 and 19. He raises his sword. First strike is yours, Rowan.
All right. Rowan is gonna go in for his 2 attacks. Well, 1 attack and then bonus action another attack. So, first one is a 17 for the flame tongue.
That will hit.
That's a
This may be a quick fight. Ooh, because it's magic.
18 for second hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roll 4, 8, 6. So 6 plus AD4. So 1. So 7 damage total with 1 flame damage.
Okay.
So 6 plus the 1 make it. And then 5 slashing damage from the others.
Which would be half to 2.5, so 2 or 3.
Oddly enough, you do not feel that it is halved.
For the second swing. First swing I get is magical. Both of her swords are magical?
Second sword still does full damage.
Oh, does Rowan feel anything? Does he notice anything?
Doesn't know.
Oh, all right. That normally hurts a lot less. And Olson, would you like me to roll a d8?
Yes, I would. Hi, baby puppy. Hi.
Okay. We are gonna go with the number 7.
Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You see, very strange. His eye lights up, glows blue, and from the ground beneath his feet, where there's cobblestone and pavement of this back alley that you guys are having this little brawl, flowers grow through the different cracks in cobblestone, and then from the flowers they grow, and these vines grow around you, and it's pretty rough there around our friend Ace. Okay.
All right. That's weird. And he's gonna make 2 attacks. Okay. We got. Sorry, multitask. 18 plus 6, so 24, and a 21 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Wow. I get it. Okay.
Oh,
You
wait, why not?
An AC of 29.
First the blades, and now this. You just want to kill Ace. I get it.
You
Okay.
could try to ignite your sword or your fist.
I went for 2 attacks. It's okay. That's max damage on both of them. I have to
It's like, let the bloodletting begin. Sophia, you are
not gonna
such
show
a
it. It's not gonna show it. Okay, so 16, 17,
Her face always looks like this.
28 points of damage.
28 points, okay. All right.
Don't act like you're not nervous. You have 11 HP left. This is coming to blows.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. Rowan.
Oh my god.
Woo.
You're gonna see Rowan
This
take
is
a
spicy.
just kind of take a sharp intake after taking those hits. So he's gonna take an action surge. Not an action surge. He's gonna take a second wind. He's gonna regain. He wants to get back into the fight. So 8 plus 3. He's gonna get 11 health back.
Ooh.
All right.
You can take another one of those and then 1 point of damage.
Right. Let's see here.
Unless he crits.
Yeah. So Rowan's gonna go right back at him again. With that. So that is a 13 plus 10, I think. 10 is it?
That'll
Nope,
probably
10.
hit.
5. Nope, 13 plus 5. 18
That'll
to
still
hit.
hit. Yep, 18.
Okay. 3 plus 3, so 6 slashing damage, and then I'm gonna throw in the fire, so that's 4 fire damage hitting you. And then I'm gonna roll for Limemill's blade. So that is no, that's not gonna hit. So I kind of want to see. Hang on. I'm gonna use precision attack. I'm gonna kind of hone in
Okay.
on Ace a little bit, and I'm gonna roll a superior dice. 1d8. 1d8.
Mm-hmm. That extra
So-
bit of dabblage.
So that is going to be 11 plus 5, which will be 16. I'm gonna add an additional 5 to make sure it does hit. So 21 to hit. Okay.
Wait. 11 plus 5, 16. You would have hit
16.
16 already.
I would. Oh well. Okay. Well, I didn't.
Yeah,
I thought you
that's
had a higher AC. So. Okay. Well,
No.
21 to hit.
14?
14.
11 plus
Yeah.
5. Oh, 14's your AC.
Yep.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I'm gonna roll for slashing damage on that. That's a full 8.
Okay.
Okay. And with that faint lash damage, Rowan is going to look to Jathril as an waiting for like a sign for acknowledgement of a sort.
Just the slightest.
Rowan is going to do an action surge and go for a second.
I did it. I did the thing. I did the thing you just showed me.
I did a thing, and Rowan is going to go in for one additional attack for Ace. That is a natural 20.
Ooh.
The flame tongue is going to come around with a 7 plus 3, so 10 slashing, and another 4 for fire.
You rolled a nat 20.
Mm-hmm. So
You
that
gotta
would be
double the die roll.
so what would be 14 plus 3, so 17 slashing damage, plus 4, so 21. Well, 17 plus 3. No, 14 plus 3, 17 for fire damage. So
Something
21
tells me
total
that's-
for a bit fire.
It's getting in the hurt zone.
Okay. I only had 4 hit points left.
You
So.
guys are trying to play the poker face.
This man literally died yesterday, and you're gonna kill him again.
There's no, don't worry, there will be no
It's-
death.
yeah.
It's- okay. What are you doing?
that's it for Rowan.
That's it. I had 4 hit points left. He hit me with 21 points. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm
I thought you
definitely down.
have 4 left. With that,
Nope.
the blades being more effective than you anticipated. You see as Ace kneels, falls to one knee, and Saphira, please be gone. Falls to one knee and kind of all right. And with that, yields to Rowan. Jathril kind of circles around Ace now. We've got a lot of potential. What is... He kind of points around to the ground. This, as he kind of like stumbles to step over it to approach.
To be honest, I thought that was something you did or Rowan. I don't know. It's a first for me.
Rowan's going to sheath his swords and help him up. While Jathrill's pacing around him.
I wish that we had something else to practice on. It's one thing to go against a human, but we could go against... maybe we'll have to go adventure and hunt down some beasts. But when you can go against beasts and other monsters, a whole other different type of fight.
At this point, you're gonna see Asher sitting at the end of the alley, just watching,
Hint,
getting
wink,
done
wink.
with gardening. You're like, well, I might be able to help with that. Do you mind, Rowan?
No.
Do you need healing?
With that, he
either?
pulls out greater potions of healing to each of you. And
I can take care of this, I believe. And I'll cast healing word on oh. Well, never mind. I spoke too soon. Those might be better.
I will say, just for the sake of this, because it wasn't necessarily lethal combat, with these potions you'll be able to get back to full. Just so you can keep having fun. Fight.
Fuck. And Rowan's gonna... That was a good fight, brother.
Yeah, you whooped my ass.
Yeah.
You've come a long way, my friend.
Well, if it wasn't for him, and I'm gonna point to Jethro.
Glad to have you on my side, not the other.
Likewise.
All right. So Rowan, you're gonna fight him.
Ace, do you have one of those less magical weapons? I don't want to use this at all. And I'll pull out my scimitar and look at it and be like, and sheath it back.
Jethro's kind of confused seeing you sheath your weapon. Curious, your fighting style.
I won't need it. Well, Rowan, ready when you are.
Alright, and
And
then
I'll
Rowan...
cast bark skin on myself,
Ooh.
which
Ooh.
causes my AC to go up to 16.
All right.
Then I'll
Rowan.
stand there kind of with a shield in one hand and like my other hand free, just waiting for you to do something.
Rowan's gonna bring his swords out again, and they try to ignite flame tongue.
Something tells me the druid wins this with his 100 and whatever HP.
Right? 14?
To ignite?
14. Yeah,
Was it 15 to ignite yours?
I think so.
Yeah, so it doesn't
Yep.
ignite. You're kind of
Yep, it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm there. Okay.
feel like a brimstone, bro.
Feel go in. Rowan is going to. Forgot. I gotta do that now. He's gonna go ahead and attack with, I think, one, since I used a bonus action to try to ignite the flame tongue. So I'm just gonna attack once.
Okay.
11 plus 5, so that's 16.
It hits.
Should have hit it, but 3 plus 3, so 6 slashing damage to you.
Hold on. How do I? 6. Okay.
And that's it. That's it for Rowan.
Asher's gonna just smile up and be like, "Oh, are you ready?" And I'll pop myself into beast form.
Oh God.
Jethro kind of taken back as you turn into this large wolf.
And then I'll make an attack.
All right.
Okay. That's a 10. So that misses.
Ooh.
So I'm going to spend a superior dice and riposte. When a creature misses you with a melee attack, you can use a reaction and expend one superiority die to make a melee weapon attack against it. I can add the superior die to the attack damage. So I'm going to see if I can hit you with the...
Battle Masters. Thank you, Jethro.
That is a 12 plus 5, so a 17 to hit.
That hits.
And I'm going to roll 2 d8s.
Oh. Shit, and I just realized I have to I have to make a concentration check real quick. 2 of them, technically.
And that is 10 slashing damage. So 7 plus 1 plus 3, 10 slashing.
Okay. Let me apply that to my wolf. 10. Apply. For concentration check, it's half the. You have to roll over half the damage, correct? With a Constitution save.
For concentration?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not actually familiar with how concentration. Are they intelligent? I don't know anything about D&D. I've been outed.
Anyone?
D&D 5e concentration.
So wait, what was the question again about concentration spell?
What? It's half the damage on a con save, correct? Or is it a wisdom save?
Wait, you're saying a concentration spell is the type of spell in terms of you have to maintain concentration.
Check when you take damage.
Oh, I see. Is each time, so long as you are maintaining concentration. What's the spell? That's probably what
Bark skin currently.
Yeah, so you do the same thing.
Oh, okay, so yeah. So you have to beat 10 for a just normal to concentrate on it. There's different rules where it starts to get complex where you're doing math is when you're adding for when you take damage. So half the damage you take, whichever number is higher. So if you take damage, is that when you have to do a concentration right now because you took damage?
Yeah, I took damage.
So how much damage?
Like
he did 17, so it would be the DC would be 10 because half of 17 isn't higher than 10.
Yeah, and is it wisdom or constitution?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so I rolled a 9, so yeah. Okay, so that my concentration falls on that.
Okay, so you succeed your concentration. It is now.
It's Rowan's turn. I failed it because I rolled a 9, and he did 17 damage. Right?
I rolled a 7 plus 3, so 10 damage.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I succeeded. Okay, good. Then it's your turn again. Playing casters is very hard.
Rowan's gonna go in for the same attacks. It says 17 plus 5, so a 22 to hit for the first one.
Definitely hits.
12 plus 5 for the second one, so 17.
Okay.
Just because I'm gonna go ahead and spend a superiority dice to try to trip attack you. And try to get you to fall. So let's see here. Alright, so for the first one will be for the flame tongue. So the superiority dice for the trip will go on for that one. That is a full 8 plus 3, so 11 slashing. That.
And Asher is back into human form.
16 plus 3, 19 slashing damage. Plus 1 fire, so 20, you take 20 damage.
Okay.
16 plus 3, 20. And then now you have to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. 15 or 14?
You met the DC, so you are still you're fine. So you did not get knocked prone. But I'm gonna go ahead and make the Lime Mills blade. which is an 8 slashing damage.
Yeah, I'm out. I had
Or
3
out
health
of-
left.
Out of wolf form now, right?
No, I'm out of human form.
Out.
You knocked me out of wolf form and then knocked me out with my human
Yeesh!
form.
Rowan! You balls. Okay. So with that. So the damage actually carries over for...
Yep. So if you take
Wow.
excess damage over your shapeshift, whatever is excess, just like polymorph, it goes into your human form. And then he just kept fucking beating on him.
All right. Well done.
I yelled, holy.
Rowan's gonna be panting because he has expended everything that he's got to fight both people.
With that again, Jathril helps you to recover. Well, I know Rowan's about to spend. He kind of looks over at Ace and at you, Asher.
Yeah. You guys knocked me.
Well, you took me. You were the first opponent that's ever taken me out of wolf form and beat me to the ground. All in the same blow.
Rowan's gonna kind of feel bad because he kind of just zoned in. Sorry.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You're awesome. You just kicked our asses.
Asher's just gonna go up and give you a hug and be like,
Rowan's
"I
gonna
for a while."
kind of give him a hug, and then he's gonna go for Ace for a hug too.
He hugs you, and he Ruin that the second sword, not the flame one, the other one. May I see it?
Rowan's gonna unsheath it and give it to you.
And I don't want to so much cast it, but I would like to use that ability, Holson,
Mhm.
and see if it has a magic aura to it.
Let me see before I give too much away.
That's my family sword. It's been with us not very long, actually.
As you know, I can take a couple hits.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the magical effect of weapons, not so much, which is why we had our incident that we had yesterday. Your hits felt the same. I'm getting a weird feeling, but there appears to be some type of magical effect to this one as well, as your other sword.
You see, as
Thanks,
he eyes the blade, his eye glows a bit. And you do sense a magical aura upon the blade. What appears to be evocation magic.
I'm really new to this, as you know. But it's got a magical effect to it, and it appears to be of evocation. I don't know what that means. Maybe when we get back, Bryo or Karon can help us with that. But and he flips it, and he hands it back to you.
Rowan's gonna take it and look at it curiously, and he's gonna look at the hilt. That you'll see on the hilt. There's a wolf's head engraving into the hilt on both sides. There's 2 wolf heads, and it's gonna have like an elvish handle going down it. My dad never said anything about it being magical. Well, to be fair, I didn't know magic existed until I met this guy. And Rowan's gonna kind of nudge Jathril. I'm curious. Rowan's gonna sheath it. It sat over my fireplace for 24 years. Maybe longer, I'm not entirely sure, but I don't know. Well, yeah, let's talk to Karun and Briar about it. I'm gonna look to Jathril to see if did Jathril react to anything to evocation or anything like that?
Doesn't seem to mean anything to him. Doesn't seem to know. I could roll a dice, though. Jathril, what do you know?
How do you?
Natural 1.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
no, it was a 7. Okay.
Oh.
It looks like a natural 1. It was a 7. Still, doesn't seem like he knows anything.
Alright. Well, should we go get back and rest up a bit? I could use it.
Yes. Sounds good.
Do you,
I'm
I owe you a
starving.
drink.
we gotta get you some new clothes? Maybe.
Yeah.
Unless you want to wear it proudly, you can don that awesome scar you got now. I'm sure it scares some people.
Well, I'm starting to realize that maybe my body isn't as strong as I thought it was, and that I might need something of the sorts that you tend to wear. Armor-wise.
Yeah, it's just simple leather. I'm sure it'll look sharp on you. Do something.
I'll have to look into it.
Yeah.
See what this village has to offer.
Rowan's gonna kind of gesture to everybody to... Well, actually, look to Jathril first to see what he wants to do. Because it is a training day.
I suppose that's enough for today. All right, then.
Rowan's gonna head on back.
Jathril will join you. All right, so you guys are heading to Broken Thorn?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I'd say by this point you'd probably, on your way there, probably run into them as you round the corner from the alley, them leaving the Temple of Light. With Tree Uncle Tamron in tow.
Who's a hungry Uncle Tambrin? Wait until Asher sees. He's gonna be so happy to see you. She's gonna just nuzzle Uncle Tambrin. Wee.
Briar, what,
Hi, guys.
Asher. Hi, Asher. Okay, so you know the little blooming thing you do for the flowers?
I sure would call it that.
Yes. So you're going to have to do that a lot more now, as she's gonna like hold out Uncle Pembroke as he eats now.
You see he has like a little petal in his mouth. He's just...
Asher's actually gonna cast Druidcraft on Uncle Tambrin Tree.
Wasn't that in a pot? Like... just yesterday?
Well, he seems to have outgrown it.
I guess so.
As you cast Druidcraft on him, a little blossom kind of grows on his hand.
Well, cannibalism is...
It is auto cannibalism, and I think it's okay.
low.
What
Hey.
about all the other ones, Brian?
They're probably just cousins, and she's just gonna look at Asher and go.
Oh, what did I get myself into? Okay, I'll take care of getting some food for maybe an alchemy store. I'll look at Krun.
Yes, might as well see. Although this is a smaller town, might not be as much available to us as a port. It's worth a shot, especially if it helps feed the little one.
I am sure he is not picky, but I'm a little light on cash, so hopefully they have some trimmings.
She sets Uncle Tamprin on her shoulder. Why do you all look so sweaty?
Well, Rowan just gave us the beating of a lifetime.
You mean to tell me we missed out on a fight?
Yep.
And
Yep.
Ace
Asher's just gonna hold up.
Ace is gonna kind of peek his head out from kind of behind him. You can see he is, again shirtless, without the leather straps, and he's yeah. It's been a rough couple of days for me. Not gonna lie.
You're still not in your swords yet. You'll get there again. I think that's partly why I don't think I may have had a little bit of the upper hand. So we'll go at it again.
Briar's just like frozenly excited because Ace is not a bandage face.
Well, drinks and lunch.
I know. Stop looking. I know. It's still weird. I can feel you staring at me, and it's not helping the situation.
Rowan is gonna kind of go up to Briar and kind of put his hands like in front of her, kind of yeah. Let's give him some time. He's becoming a cousin to it, and come along, Uncle Tambrin, and let's go get some lunch. Kind of gesturing to Briar just to move along. Ace some slack.
You guys heading to the Broken Thorn for lunch?
Yeah.
Alrighty. You see now cleaned up Arior there. It's a fun name to say. Cleaned up from her gardening and preparing the lunch tables.
Rowan's gonna pick the same table they set up before. More afternoon.
Afternoons to use as well. Good to see you again. She kind of nods to Asher.
My pleasure's all mine. And this time, I'm assuming the flower's not bloomed on the table yet. I'll bloom it for her on the table.
You, as he's sitting on your shoulder, you see him just kind of, and then quickly he turns around and climbs down, and you kind of just. Yeah,
I'll just lean forward so he can like water slide off the boob.
Runs towards the flower, grabs the stem, and just.
Could we get a salad? Or
she's kind of just like, well then, all right, very interesting. Okay,
Sorry.
No, this is lovely. What is? Who is this?
Briar.
This is Uncle Tambrin.
Did you say uncle or little
Uncle
Tambrin?
Tambrin.
Okay. Uncle Tambrin. Wait, like used to be wood elf?
You did. Yes?
But he's a tree now. That's
We can say he set seed aside, so
Aye.
to speak.
Seems he did. Wow. I didn't. I always thought that was a old story. That is exciting. I thought that
Well,
was
most of us
an
did
ancient
think that.
magic that was not been around for years. That is. She kind of looks over at Asher.
Well, I thought
Big
that as well,
things.
but you have
Big
to see
things
it to
that
believe
Maliki
it.
is up to. She kind of scurries away and brings back a menu.
Rowan's gonna order a steak and a potato.
Okay.
Yep, get some of the energy back.
High protein diet.
Yeah. Wait, that would be. Are you getting anything to drink with that?
A water, please.
Water. That will
Yes.
be. That will be 8 copper pieces.
8. All right.
Well, that'll be
And,
halved. 4 because of Asher.
I'll go and take care of this guy right here, and Rowan's gonna point to Jethro. So 8 copper.
He puts down a silver piece.
Okay. So it's gonna slide back 4 copper.
All right. So, unless there's anything you'd like to discuss at lunch.
I mean,
Anybody else getting
it's
anything
just the
else?
5 of us.
The 5 of
Jethro.
you and Jethro. Yeah.
Jethro is here still.
Yes.
I'm curious about something that was brought up to me, Briar and Karan, if you guys wouldn't mind helping. Ron is going to unsheath Lymel's blade and slide it over to Karan and Briar. Ace said this might be magical, which I don't. I find it hard to believe. If you guys don't mind taking a look at it, I'm curious. I really don't know a whole lot about this, except for it was my uncle's.
Bye, blind. Pivotal moment. Ask the question. I'm out.
That was a really long and exaggerated like. Anyways. Like, oh wow, we won't talk about this. Well, I can't personally identify anything. But I take a look. Briar? I mean, I can only do an Arcana check on it because I don't have anything. I can
Okay.
detect magic on it, actually. Yeah, I could do that. I
Ace,
can't identify.
what was the word that you said it was?
Evocation is weird. It's like the thought came to me. I don't know much about magic, but
I don't know either.
something along those lines.
Kind of sounds like echolocation, like what bats do. In a cave,
You're
I mean,
In
evocation is a magic. I could take a look and I could probably at least tell you that much. But
Yeah, I have no idea what that means. If you could just at least let me know that.
yeah, I could detect magic on it. No. Cast 1 level, or level 1, detect magic on it.
Would it glean anything more than that it's evocation?
I mean, that all it can tell me is the school.
Yeah.
So for duration of the presence, blah blah blah.
Yep.
Visible creature that bears magic. You learn at school
As well as
magic,
enchantment,
if any.
obviously, because it's an enchanted item. So it is enchanted with evocation magic. Yes.
Yes. It is evocation. That much I can confirm. What it is you would know better than I at this point, unless we can identify it explicitly.
I mean, if you give me time.
There we go. We'll have our answer there. What do you figure?
I have no idea.
10 minutes or something, or was it an hour? I can't recall.
It's up to you, Briar. I mean, it's something. If you want to wait, maybe just kind of let it. If you want to hold on to it.
You want me to hold on to your blade?
Huh?
I will take your blade, okay?
Wait, what? Rowan's gonna kind of put his hand on it. What?
You said hold on to it, yes?
Oh no, hold on to your spell. You wanna?
I mean, I don't have the component necessary to tell what it is, so
Okay.
I need things.
All right.
I need things. I can't just like magically floof.
I'm sorry. I don't know really how magic works. Sorry
Yeah,
about
I
that.
know. It's okay.
Rowan's gonna kind of slide the sword and kind of sheath it.
Well, we should get food for this little guy and possibly equipment for the road, but
Yeah, we should probably get going
Ooh.
soon.
So, Ron, if you want me to identify it in the future, you need a very expensive pearl and an owl feather. So keep your eyes out because I will probably forget.
A pear.
An owl flies overhead, and it drops a pearl, and a feather falls.
A pearl.
A pearl.
A pearl.
Praise be to the gods.
A pearl.
No,
Pearl.
no.
well, the pearl might.
She's
Be
glaring at Rowan.
Rowan's trying to understand what you're saying. He's like pearl.
I do believe
Pearl.
like the necklaces would come
Yeah.
from oysters.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for one of those.
We should
Very
be able
good.
to find one from some vendor when we get more money, since we all are light, I'm assuming.
Jethro has money, doesn't he?
Yes, he does actually have money, doesn't you, Jathriel?
Got a ton on me right now, but I have some stored with the Bank of the Order, yes.
Jethro, I know we discussed last night about helping you with forgive me, those people, Shadow Hand, right?
Shadowed Hand, yeah. Yes, I'm not sure it's time to... I need to get more information and continue my investigation of them and their involvement in... We're gonna do it, we need to do it the right way. So, you will have time to take care of what you need to, and perhaps we meet up later. I saw them. My guess would be that they're headed north.
Lake Grass, maybe?
That's where they came from. I don't think they're backtracking. Seems like they were en route. Perhaps, I don't know, trying to get a footing in Kingshaven.
So, you're more, I was gonna say you're more than welcome to come with us. I think we're going to Lake Grasp.
These last
don't-
couple of days have not taught me anything. I definitely need to become stronger so I can help protect those that I care about.
I think that perhaps you take care of your business there, and I will continue to tail and do some reconnaissance on them.
Rowan is going to be visibly torn a little bit. Kind of like seeing what he just dealt with the Shadow Hand. Alright.
We shouldn't be in Lake Grass long. We need to get Uncle Cameron over to the Amaranth. That is if Rowan, you still want to come along.
Of course.
Are you sure?
I think this Rowan's going to turn to Jathro.
Jathro, as you
I-
kind of make eye contact, he kind of looks away. And then kind of looks back and...
I think this is my adventure now. With my newfound family. Group. I don't know. They're a lot of fun, Jathro. Not that you weren't, but I kind of want to see what. And he's gonna point to Uncle Tamron on the table. I want to see that through, and a whole lot more.
Cameron's just...
Where do you think you're gonna be heading, like city-wise? Maybe we can try to meet you there after, or some point.
Well, I'll have to see where it goes, but perhaps we can reconvene. I don't know. Where are you heading after Lake Rasp?
Look to Briar.
You remember where you sent my letter? There. I'm going home.
Right.
Let me write it down to you. Or you may not have remembered because one moment. Pull out a piece of paper and write it down.
Well, we also have.
Yep.
Wait, it's like...
Oh.
Magic! Oh, magic!
Magica!
Well, trying to
Well,
figure out.
we also have the Sleeping Moon Inn as well. My wife's family owns the inn, so at the very least, it's a place you might possibly be able to get a hold of us if we have gone outside the Amaranth.
Amaranth. Amaranth is a streamer.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh yeah, I forgot about her. Yeah. Well, goodbyes aren't in order yet. I think we need to eat, and then let's restock what we can, and then go from there.
With all the craziness that's been happening since we've gotten here, I think we missed the whole point of why we came here in the first place, was to see if this village needed any help before we went to the next location. Do you guys still believe we should look into that, or just continue on?
Well, now this might be a bit presumptive. I think we may have assisted the town already in resolving some kind of hoodlum problem, but we could inquire, see if there is anything else, but
I
it
feel
really
like
depends on how long.
I feel like we know what is troubling this town and the towns in this area, which are these shadow hands, which we are not equipped to mess with yet.
As he says that, Briar's just gonna touch her chest where
It's okay. And Ace kind of like points at his chest. I got one too. Not to mention that wannabe bard-ass Martison promised us to pay for the job.
Wait,
Yes,
wait.
that-
Wait till you hear
Did you see
Cameron.
him? Did you
Oh.
see
You
him?
didn't see him, did you?
Here's a letter. You
A letter.
guys, he wants us to call him Marty like we're friends.
He did leave us what he collected that we did not collect from what remained at the treasured booty.
Well, how polite of him. He must have had plenty of time pretending to be dead while the rest of us tried to decide who would die.
Well, at least he stuck to his word on that.
At least there might be hope for him still.
Yeah.
Lots of hope. As I strangle him the next time I see him.
I figured and proposed to Briar that at the very least we can let him get a word in edgewise were we to encounter him next before she
He agreed to
castrates,
castration.
eviscerates, yes,
So we are
whatever.
allowed to castrate him.
I still can't believe he did what he did. Just kind of leaving us hanging like that.
Self-preservation reigns true, I guess.
I can't imagine.
Well, to be fair, we were all too quick to throw him to the wolves.
In our defense, he did sort of exacerbate the situation quite abruptly. Wasn't subtle about it, that at least.
Well, there's blame on both sides. I know you're pulled off, but
Yes.
I'll
much
give
of
him-
an asshole as
Yeah,
he
without
is.
guilt.
I'll give him
Accountable
benefit
today.
of the doubt. We will have a brawl hand to hand as men, and it'll be to the death. Honest, fair. I don't see a problem with it.
Rowan's just gonna look visibly disappointed in Marty. Just kind of
And Marty or
Well,
in Marty, like just kind of thinking of
Oh,
the whole
okay.
situation. Rowan's just like,
Briar, don't ever do that again. We will have words.
Or do we won't? Maybe I won't have to hear them. Too soon?
are you distributing the gold purse?
did you by chance count it to see how much he actually left for us? If it wasn't all copper that's in the bag, surprise me.
Are you distributing
What's
it?
in the bag?
Or are you keeping it
I don't
for
have
yourself?
the bag.
Oh, who has
Yeah,
it?
that Karan
One of
has
you
it.
does.
Mhm.
I thought you had it and you just pushed the letter into my chest. When you
Oh,
were
cool.
talking about
Okay, I've got the bag. I'm gonna just put skunk
Okay.
right
It's
in the middle of the table.
8 copper pieces each.
Castration.
That look. I'm joking. 8 copper pieces, 7 silver.
Wait.
pieces each.
Let us pull it up, homie. One sec.
Okay.
One sec.
Mhm.
Add your muns.
Okay,
The
so
bag
8
is
copper.
going-
7 silver.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 8 copper, 7 silver, 13 gold pieces.
Ooh,
okay,
that's some traveling money.
that's some really good traveling money.
I've almost
Isn't
got 20
Mottison
gold.
just the best?
No.
I mean,
Not really.
He kept his word. He might be.
Saphir, get down.
Sniff, sniff.
You're gonna unplug. You're gonna hang yourself, dog.
I will say, if I see that guy, I do want to talk to him before you guys go after him. Just let me talk to him.
I
Saphir,
agree.
get down.
Give him the benefit of the doubt.
Briar avoids eye contact and says nothing.
I don't think he realizes the gravity of the situation, but I do think we need to hear his side. It is cowardness, unfortunately. But Rowan's gonna go. Where's that? Like, kind of like a little bit of awkward, because there's definitely a split at the table.
Briar, next time you do something stupid, please think about your cousin and her mother.
Is going to stand up pretty pissed that people want to even let this guy speak. See, I thought about it, and I did think about my cousin, and I saved him. I thought about my brother by choice, and I saved him. I know what I did.
Briar did what Briar would do, Asher. She's got bigger balls than most of us.
I agree, but I think about there was a no-win situation, and you're right, Briar. I'm sorry.
You're just trying to be a family member. I'm just looking out. Right, Briar? Rowan's gonna kind of try to... He understands, but... Briar, you got some balls. Jethro. And he's gonna kind of... She stood up to this massive man. She did.
Like
For all of us.
the head honcho.
Head honcho. Himself. She
What a
went toe to
force.
toe with him.
You wouldn't let us stop any of us stop her.
What
So you're
can
in
you
good
tell us?
hands, Rowan.
Yeah, I think so. Fate led me here, as I keep thinking. I'm here for a reason. I met them for a reason. I feel like I could learn so much. And see so much. I mean, I already have with you, but I don't know. Something seems different about this time. I'm excited. More excited.
Yeah, like I said. And for the past 2 years, you've been following my path. Whatever path was, I guess, laid out for both of us. Perhaps all that was to lead you here, to your path.
So, it's gonna see how it goes from here. Plus, I've told all of them that they kind of have my sword, so I can't really take that back. I want to help them. Maybe more.
I like to believe that we are in your debt, Rowan, and not vice versa. We're gonna laugh and look at Jethro, like, he has done more to help us than we could ever ask, and we owe him our lives.
You're in good hands too. Rowan is a good young man.
Well, he sure as hell kicked the crap out of me tonight.
He picks up quick.
A little bit of sadness is going to start to kind of revolve in Rowan's head. But, and he's going to kind of just turn to the food that I'm assuming may have showed up already.
Yeah.
And just kind of finish his food. All right. To the shops, and then maybe see what we can do, if there's anything at all, before we head on out.
Briar's going to lean over to Kevron and whisper, "Hey, Kevron, psst. Do you want to fight?"
Something tells me that that will be spectacular in a different way. Unless you see there's a benefit, though, we may just want to go shopping.
But I feel kind of left out.
It's kind
with that,
Go ahead.
You can go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ace is gonna kind of. Are you saying that like at the table? First
Yeah,
off,
yeah.
Ace.
She's kind of like whispering it into my ear type of thing.
I might not be
Oh.
super quiet. I want to see where this goes. It's
Mhm.
okay.
Ace is gonna stand up and be like, "All right, get your stuff, Briar. We're going outside right now."
You're gonna go beat up on her right now? Damn, man.
No, I beat up on him. Yes.
Actually,
Perhaps in the
very possible.
afternoon hour might not be the best to draw attention.
Oh, right. And then she's gonna cast message to Ace. Probably still don't do magic that isn't healing, as we've been told multiple times. Yeah.
We're not.
After
We're not going to do.
yesterday's-
It's nothing to be worried about. Just a simple 1-2 punches. Want to show Briar what she can, the techniques. And he'd like to, show her, just simple techniques of how, kind of the boxing way that he was taught
Mhm.
by,
Okay.
Malachi.
Sky, go ahead and add 1 level of fighter to your character. I'm just kidding.
She's like, holy shit, you're giving me that?
Wow.
That'd be
I'm
actually
joking.
kind of
I'm
badass.
You're like,
What?
I didn't even think about that, okay?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say like add +1 to your unarmed damage. I'm like, oh, okay. And then you're like a whole freaking class level, and you're like, Jesus Christ, man.
you have now multi-class fighter.
Instead of the -1 to strength, it's just the flat 0.
Okay. Easy enough. You playfully show her some punches. Before you leave, Jathrol grabs you for a moment, Rowan. I mean it. I think this is your people. Purpose. The fated 5. God's sakes.
Got a nice ring to it.
Those was just Jethro.
It's gonna just give a big, just kind of like throw himself and give him a big hug.
He kind of just like with the fist kind of thumps the back of your back.
On returns it. You're out of here.
Yeah. Short-lived, but Duty calls. Order.
Well, if you need anything, actually, I don't know how to communicate with you, but I guess we'll just cross roads.
Yeah, I'd heard rumors that they have a larger operating post in Ardenfield, just outside of Kinghaven. Shot in the dark, but perhaps we meet there when you're done with what you need to do.
Well, until then, I don't know if I'd be allowed to. I don't know the rules, but maybe you can leave like a note or something at any order you go to. I'm sure they probably know my face, but if anything urgent, I can at least just check. You're going somewhere, I can help. We can help. Rowan's gonna kind of gesture to them inside. This is harder than what I thought it was gonna be, Jeff. But I promise I'll make you proud with what you taught me. And I'm sure I'll learn some more along the way.
You already have.
Okay, get some better armor.
I... Never had a better brother.
Me neither. And then Rowan's just gonna put his hand out for a handshake. We'll cross paths. I'll see you again. And then he's gonna kind of turn and give a wave and walk to everyone else.
He kind of walks among you and kind of shakes each of your hands. And, see here. Okay. Nobody else notices, but, Briar, he does hand you a bag, coin purse. As he kind of shoulder hugs, and pleasure meeting all of you. You are good people, and our paths will cross again.
Did he do that discreetly?
Yes, I sleight of hand. He rolled a 19. Probably has plus.
Sick. Okay. She's just gonna message at him. I meant what I said. You did not have to pay us, but go find Elena, maybe.
He kind of stops in the middle of what he was saying and take care of each other.
Will do. And Rowan's gonna kind of put a hand on Aisha's shoulder. And watch Jathra probably walk away.
Ace kind of follows up and puts his hand on your shoulder.
He hesitates for a moment and kind of turns and leaves.
One's gonna quickly show his back to the group. Shop somewhere. And he's gonna kind of walk aimlessly, trying to hide his face.
Asher's gonna, like, as he's walking around, be like, make sure to let us know before you do anything too stupid. We have your back. You gave us Rowan. As he says, you have our swords. Then he'll join up with Rowan and kind of give him a pat on the shoulder. Alchemy supplies, Karun. I got most of what I needed from gardening earlier, but I have a list of a few more components I need.
Certainly. Tend to see what we can muster from the market, and if there's anything else that you hadn't already combed over. I was going to look them before we depart. If we depart, could even be here longer. If we do find something that desperately needs our attention. Is there anything else in particular?
Could use some things. So
See if they maybe got a little bit something stronger than this. Everyone's getting
I-
answers.
I'm going to do the same.
To the market, then.
To the market.
Briar's going to put Uncle Tambrin on Asher's shoulder and just be like, your turn with your papa.
Thanks. I'm gonna kind of step back from the group for a second and be like, I'm sorry for going off on you, and I didn't mean to upset you. It's been a long couple of days.
He's gonna wrap her arms around him, breathe them in, be like, I understand your anger. Just gonna look up. We're family.
Right, but I'm gonna let you be the one to tell Coria that she lost more than, I don't know, like, give him little scratches, like, on the stomach.
She does not need to know. I almost died, okay? Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
Well, at least we're on the same page with that one.
Yes, she would probably kick my ass. Because
Well, you didn't want to fight.
I do actually want to fight. I mean, if you want to go, wolf boy.
I
Okay.
like my mind right where it's at, thank you.
She's just gonna walk away.
He's gonna look at Tambra and be like,
Cameron
shake
with
his head.
little leaf fingers, like, grabs at your beard.
She's gonna say, like, as she walks, he's a growing boy. Don't forget to feed him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just as that
she says
happens,
that, he
I'll Druid
Just
craft
by
some
feet.
flowers around and start feeding him some flowers that I cause bloom around the way.
He moves away from the beard and then
He's so cute. So cute. I'm breaking.
Is there a blacksmith anywhere near?
there does not appear to be a blacksmith within the central area.
Wait, is there a guard nearby?
Yeah.
I'm gonna approach him. Me and my friend here, we're looking for a blacksmith. Do you guys have one here? By any chance?
Yeah, got one, but kind of work you looking to get done?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get some better armor.
Yeah, not gonna have much luck in that department.
No. Wow. All right. Do you guys have like a alchemy store?
Yeah, no luck there. Check the
No.
general store.
The general store? Where would that be?
He just points over to kind of the northwest corner of the courtyard there, the town square there.
We also got some items that need sold. Is there somewhere that you have a merchant that would be interested in possibly weapons?
Yeah, the Doc's Odds there. He points to the same one, the northwest
General
store there. He takes weapons sometimes.
And then last question, my friend. I'm so sorry. Help board or anything? Do you guys need help with anything here? As Rowan slowly starts to say that, seeing the face on the guard, kind of. Any hope?
I think I got it covered.
Yeah.
That accent sounds familiar. Is it from Detroit?
Shut up.
I feel as though I should take offense to that.
Man, you're making me squint.
Man. Nah, I grew up in Hydestown.
All right. Rowan's gonna turn and say thank you, and head to that northwest corner and kind of guide everybody. That's where the only good store is.
Like a little
apparently.
bit passes, like almost an awkward amount of time, and he's just standing there. Yeah, you're welcome.
Much appreciated. And I'll slip him a silver piece to.
He kind of, thank you, you're welcome. And he's a little bit softer there.
Yeah. No blacksmith, no alchemy store, and
Guy just seems like he needs to retire or something.
Well, I
It's a
mean,
small town.
now that I think of it, there's one thing that I think between Rowan and Caron I could get. But, I mean, maybe this isn't the place for things and stuff. Oh. I need things and stuff, though.
maybe Lake Grass. We can probably head there sooner, but I don't know about you guys, but I could use one more night of sleep here, and then we can head out early in the morning, if that's okay.
Agreed.
That might be a good option.
Fairly spent. Let's get to the general store and see if we can. They might have a few things that I can pick up.
So
Certainly travel rations and other base needs.
while we're walking, I'm going to pull out a leather strip and look at Caron and Rowan and be like, so I need one of these leather strips made into a loop. We can either can you help me make that happen?
Rowan, do you have Karan, do you have any thread?
I do, yes, actually. I have
Let me
weaver's
see.
kit.
And I'll take the leather strip and
I'll
make
take
it a
out
loop.
some. Yeah. Because he's got leather working. I've got weaving.
Cool. I didn't know because you
No.
do smith, you do clothes, you are straight out of the park. I did not know that you could do sewing
You
things.
didn't realize Coria's neighbor was a leather worker?
No, I did not know. To be fair, I didn't know anything about you. Yes,
Well, you were just a
awkward.
cousin that
Didn't go to the wedding.
made my life hell growing up.
Oh, secret backstory.
I'm just gonna be like, I had to do a lot of silly adventures after she got done spending time.
Oh.
I look over at Amber and be like,
All right. I think this is the store here.
It's a simple little corner store. The name is Doc's Oddities, and it has, oddly enough, because it is in the corner, there are two doors at this 90-degree angle, and they both open kind of into each other. It's kind of awkward. You open it, and then the other one is there. You don't know which one to go in, but as you go in, you notice that they both go to the same place, but just this pillar in the middle. And you don't notice anybody at first in there behind the shop counter, but there are a lot of different oddities between different degrees of weapons and armor and different traveling supplies. It's bigger on the inside. You notice that it being in the corner, it goes back into the goes back a bit further than it looks like it would on the outside with its two little entrances.
Hello?
Okay.
Is there like a bell?
There is a little bell ringer there.
Ron's gonna...
Seth, if you need to go, that's fine. We'll finish up without you. Just go ahead. Just leave your camera on if you can or something. Cool. We'll wrap it up.
If you need anything, if you have it.
We're just not at a great stopping point right now.
I know, you're fine. It's cool. I apologize. I've got the weapons. If we want to sell them here, or if
I'll take
we
them.
want to wait, it just give the duffel bag to Rowan.
I'll take the bag. And you need an armor, right? Probably.
Depending on what they have, If not,
Alright.
we can just wait for the next
Alright.
village.
I'll see what we can get for this, and maybe I can ask to cover for you.
Yeah, sounds good.
Good. All right. And then Rowan's gonna tap the thing and tap the bell.
As you approach and go to tap the bell, you actually notice a figure hunched over behind the counter. These really big, almost clown-sized shoes on this small frame. As you go to tap the bell, he looks up. Oh, hello there. And he jumps up onto this stool and kind of props himself up, and you see it as a gnomish man.
Hi.
Name's Doc. How can I help you?
I'm Rowan. I'm sorry, what's your name?
Doc.
Doc, nice to meet you. Then Rowan's gonna kind of throw the duffel, the bag with the swords.
He immediately starts to open it up.
Yeah.
Like a zipper? Yeah, there's a zipper.
Right.
That's been invented.
And we're looking to sell some of this. My friend here is going to need armor, and myself, if you have some. But yeah, we're here to buy from you if you have available.
Do you happen to have the list of what exactly items he had?
I think so. I think I wrote some of the stuff down. Let's see here. We have 5 short swords, 3 daggers, 1 crossbow, and 3 short bows. Let me see if there's anything else. I think that's it. And we have that big thing from Dora. I believe we took that. We put that in the duffel bag.
Let me do some math here.
Let's see here.
Right. I'll give you 5 copper.
All right, 5 short swords.
3 daggers, 1 crossbow, 3 short bows, and I think it was like a axe of a sort. It was
It was a battle axe
And a
and a
morning
morning
star.
star.
Yeah.
Were the two things that Akradon had.
I
Yeah.
do
Or
have
not
one
Akra,
of the short
or
bows.
Dead Etin.
Dora.
You have
Dora
one
the
of the
Dead
short bows. Are you
Ed.
trying to sell one of the short bows, or you took one of the
I
short
have
bows?
one of them.
So it'll be
Yes.
2 short
And-
bows you're selling?
The crossbow's a hand crossbow, I believe, not like a
Hand
like a windlass crossbow.
Mhm. And then battle axe.
Morning Star.
For the sake of time and not boring chat, we will deal with this money after the fact and all that, if that's cool with you guys.
Cool.
At least, well, okay, I guess if you're trying to buy stuff though, maybe not.
Oh yes.
I would say you're more than likely, depending on what armor you're trying to buy, not gonna be able to buy what he's wanting to buy. I think he wants to buy like 400 gold armor or something. If it would even be in this store. None of it looks like it's in super great condition, but looking around, there are different like leather armors and studded leathers, and there's some like scale mail and chain mails and stuff. Different degrees of condition of.
Can I am I wearing studded leather? I don't think I am.
Might just be wearing leather.
I am wearing leather. Can I how much is that studded leather there that's on the wall?
That there will that will run you 50 gold pieces.
Yeah. Maybe some other time. But
you
Doc,
don't know how much
yeah,
you're
if you
gonna
don't
get
mind.
from all this. Let me
So
do some math. Okay, I'm gonna quickly look up all of these.
while he's doing that, I'm gonna turn to the group. I don't think I'm gonna be getting some armor, so I think we'll just distribute whatever we get from that and get some rations maybe out of it and see what he's got for you guys. I don't know if he's got.
I didn't mess with my ration. We finished up that deer, which took most of the days. I do need some.
Oh.
I might be able to heal. But
So,
I've got.
do you want to count the coin that you got from Jathril?
Yes, but I
It was
kind
intended to
of-
be split between you, but
Yes, so I want to talk. I want to explain to Rowan because, like, Briar's all of a sudden got the bag of money.
You-
Do you show Rowan the coin?
I was gonna say,
or-
out of character, you could always just wait. Nobody
Yeah.
knows about it yet.
Right? Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna wait. Because my intention before this moment was to just wait, so I'll stick with my OG attention.
That sounds. It's. Allie agrees.
Yeah,
Back in character.
it would be
yeah.
in total 36 gold for all of those items, weapons.
36 gold.
So 36 gold total. So you can split it however or whatever. But count it as the party fun. I don't know. Yep. 36
And then Asher's gonna try to go find some small pieces of iron, like in a rod, and some other various components that I need for spells that I
I would
couldn't
say-
get from the room.
Yeah, I would say easy enough. You'd be able to find that. Go ahead and do like
A gold.
a gold. Yeah. A gold and 5 silver. How about that? Some of that's probably
Excuse-
worth more than that. I have no idea.
What did you say your name was?
Doc.
Doc. Nice name. I don't know if you have what I need, but so I'm just going to ask you rather than waste time and look around, okay?
All right.
Alright. Do you have holy water by chance?
Yeah, I might have a vial of that. Let me check. He goes.
Did she
Yeah.
say? Did she say holy water?
Yes.
He does come back with a vial of holy water.
Do you have a powdered sand or powder that is colored, maybe? That one is a weird one, you know.
Let me check. Goes back.
Red, yellow, blue, perhaps. Any color.
He comes back with this little container. It is of sand with a little bit of a bluish tinge to it.
And then finally, if you have any silver wire or a teeny tiny bale, like a little, like I can take the one off your desk maybe and buy that, but a teeny tiny bale.
He looks at the one on the
Tingly.
desk. Just take it. It's yours.
Oh,
Please.
ew, so aggressive. Kill,
It drives me crazy, I tell you. It's your problem now.
Turns out it's a magical bell that only dings once every 30 minutes at night when you're trying to sleep.
It's a cursed bell. Okay. I'm good.
So in total, I don't. Before you mark that off, the holy water does have a cost.
Yeah. How much?
25 gold.
I don't need that then maybe yet.
And the sand would be 5 silver.
Okay.
Colored sand. 5 silver. The bell was free.
Sick.
Doc, out of curiosity, do you have a tent that could potentially hold 4 people?
Let me check.
I counted 4 just because one person's probably going to be awake the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree.
But if it's not too expensive to go with more, we can always go with a larger one.
That's true. We always have guests.
4 or more. 4 or more.
There you go. I agree with what he said. Please.
Right. So here's how you could do it. I've got 2-person tents. 3 gold each for 6 gold total for both of us. That would accommodate you for. Or I got a 5-person tent for the 7 gold.
I'll put in for the 7.
I'll put in for the 7 as well. Rowan will put down 2 gold. And Rowan's actually going to probably take the 3 gold because he's going to carry it. 3 gold.
So 4 gold for me. To remove.
So then you guys, between the two of you, covered all of it?
Yeah, 7 gold total. So yeah, I'll take 4. You take 3.
Yeah, oh, sure.
Okay. It's simple maths.
Yep.
Quick maths. Can't do it. Alright. Take that, and then, does anybody think we need anything else? I think we're covered.
Rations? Do we need rations?
Rowan's going to kind of shift through his bag.
I didn't
I've
touch
got-
my rations.
I've
and
got
we
10,
can-
yes.
I got
Oh.
10 here as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you
getting
need
that
some?
meat kind of helped you a lot.
Okay.
Do you need any, Briar? I can give you some of mine, or I can.
No, it's okay. I was just making sure we were all good.
Right.
We
right,
can
right.
always hunt again, but not anything that large next time, hopefully.
Do we
Some
need
good
salt
eating.
while we're here for
Mm,
jerky? Maybe.
Well, yeah, I still have a couple of pounds. I think we.
Okay.
We'll just take the tent, Doc, and we'll take the 36 gold for all the tools there. And Rowan's going to kind of start shifting them out and getting away from Ace's bag.
Alrighty. Yep.
Does since this is a shop of curiosity, like he has a little bit of everything. Is there anything unique, maybe? Perception check? Anything?
Yeah, do an investigation check.
Okay.
Asher, do you want me to carry that? I can. I don't know if you want to hold that tent. You
A
pushed it a little bit more.
13.
It's
So
fine.
sad.
Yeah.
Looking around, there are a lot of different oddities. Let me look here.
I wonder if we can use some more seasoning for something. Do you think we might need some like seasoning for like the next deer we get, or do we just kind of want to go off the land? I don't know. I kind of really like that stuff you guys put on the venison last time.
Well, that would. The region is similar, so I mean, there's always a chance of us finding the same herbs, but technically we have to find them, so there's no guarantee.
That's the fun in it, huh?
But I'll keep an eye out for those explicitly if you like them.
Yeah, that was some good eating.
Hold on. Is anyone else able to find a bigger tent on D&D Beyond, or is it just a
It
two-person
doesn't
thing? I'll
exist.
put a note.
It doesn't
Okay.
exist.
He's gonna probably
Okay.
it and put it. And
Mhm.
it'll go in Asher's inventory.
Yeah, I have a two-person tent there that I'll
It's
just
gonna be
put
one
a
of
note
those
on.
Yeah, well,
circular
you can
tents.
just rename it. That's what I've been doing with
Yeah.
things.
Oh.
You can
Oh.
custom rename it.
You have a more bigger ass tent in your inventory now.
Yes. Big
Big ass tent.
You said 5-person?
Mhm.
Okay. Perfect. 45-person.
Wonderful. Rowan's kind of getting excited. Like he's kind of got the closure, and he's kind of like, we might need to like, do we need more cooking supplies? Like, I don't know. Like, I think we're set. Or are you looking for anything specific?
You'd
Yeah.
find a potion.
Other one.
It says on it in this kind of chintzy label, big boy. And the boy is really big. As he sees you kind of eyeing that. Oh, that one here. I had a sip of that one myself, and well, I'll just say I felt larger than life.
In which way? Like
I
phylactery larger,
physically
or
became larger. I was like 4 times your height. Believe it or not. He jumps up like,
how much?
Wait.
What's big boy? Counter.
As an apothecary, perhaps with Asher's help, could we attempt to identify this potion more explicitly rather than just what the label says?
Sure. You could also try an insight check on him if you would like to see if he's.
Bigger is better.
I'll do that if I can't figure out the thing by itself. What do you want me to check for with the apothecary? Or the alchemist, sorry. You know, like my alchemy
What kind of check?
proficiency. What kind of check do you want me to perform?
I'll let you
Medicine.
decide. What do you think would make sense?
Well, I
Maybe a
figured it was
maybe a medicine check.
medicine. Okay. Are you assisting, Asher?
Yeah, I'll assist.
All right.
And then, I'll probably do an insight check on this dude to figure out what the hell is going on.
I'm gonna roll again anyway. I got an 18, so that's a 26. Yeah, that's 60. So I'll take the 18. So 26 to figure out what the hell this this flask has inside of it.
And then your insight check.
Oh yes.
That's an 8 plus 4, so 12.
Can I assist. He assisted me. Can I
Sure.
assist him on the inside?
Yeah,
All right,
yes,
there you
go
go.
ahead.
Advantage
That's worse.
for Robert Raiden.
That was a 3 plus 4, so yeah, 12.
Seems like he was genuinely excited. He seemed a little overly excited, but that might have been that it actually worked, and so he was surprised. And with your medicine roll, you would be able to tell that based on the description and the properties of this particular fluid, it would be something akin to a potion of enlarge person.
All right. Well, I mean, even if simply put, that's what this would do. If you really wanted, Brian, I generally think it will make you larger than life, as if you weren't already.
Imagine if we came across Marty and I got really big and I just stepped on him and he died.
Rowan,
He
Rowan
might
kind
like
of
that.
Try.
Snoo.
Rowan kind of imagines like a looming Briar laughing at a tiny Marty with her whip. In his brain, he's gonna get really nervous.
I don't believe
Man
the world
thing.
is ready for that Briar.
How much?
How much?
No.
He's like,
Oh,
I need it.
I had 2 of them, but I drank one myself, and I would like to turn a profit here. Make an offer.
How long did it last?
I was that way about a minute.
Only a minute. Okay, so price goes down a bit.
Rowan's gonna kind of gesture to Briar to come
Mm.
talk. And he's gonna pretend to whisper in her ear. I'm just talking to you to kind of make it like a super important, and I need you to just nod your head, yeah, just like that. Okay, all right. I will give 2 gold on top of whatever it is. I want to see you kick Marty's ass.
It's the potion of kick Marty's ass.
After seeing Rowan Whisper, just gonna like give a sigh of relief, like, oh, thank God we don't have to deal with that.
She's gonna cast message to Karan. Like 10 gold, maybe? I don't know.
My best guess. Well, hang on. Let me just do this. This is probably going to be an
Or
easier
persuasion check.
Rowan's gonna kind of turn his hand. He's
Are
gonna
you looking
kinda,
how
like,
much this might cost to find?
Rowan's gonna-
Well, actually, there's an explicitly, unless it's in something I don't have in my repository of items. What is the approximate price that I would appraise this thing at?
From what knowledge? From just like
My identifying of what it is and being an alchemist, able to compound these, knowing what resources
You
it
would
would
say
take to make
probably somewhere in the ballpark of 10 gold would be fair.
it. Okay, that's
Yeah. So what was your
And I'll
persuasion
respond.
roll?
my persuasion or hers
Briar's.
Oh,
Persuasion.
to me.
She was persuading him to do 10 gold. Or was she talking to you?
She was
didn't say
asking
10
me
gold.
through
Oh, I'm
message, how much do you think
Sorry.
this would cost?
Got
yeah.
you. Yeah,
So then
okay,
I'll
got it.
respond, well, obviously mentally.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go any more than 10. It's worth 10 gold. But not a copper. Don't let him gouge you.
She's gonna look at him and bend over the
He
counter.
leans in.
8 gold. She's gonna squeeze her titties together.
Oh God.
He glances down, stares for a little bit. He glances up. not much of a profit there.
Gonna lean back to Asher. This is a stare down. Serious.
Well, you tried to talk her out of it, right?
Roll your persuasion check with advantage.
Right?
Okay, for the titties.
Titty power! I can't. I mean, it'd be funny. I think it'd be kind of cool to see her as a
18?
giant person. Look at her
18 flat for the first one.
Have you seen how she acts as a
Yeah,
small?
18
imagine
again.
her as a fighter
Both 18.
and
Okay.
coming into a fight, and then we're like, well, we have Briar, and she just kind of just like chugs a potion,
the
and she just
boobs.
becomes enlarged.
It's the boobs.
Can Karan hear anything of their two conversation that they're having right
Back there, probably.
Okay.
With that, he kind of.
The boobs.
Okay,
All right.
that's
I can part with it for 8. But that's a steal for you. I'll have you know. And he glances down once more.
So
Okay.
I'll lean into Rowan and Asher, and I'll say, at least this way we'll know what she's going to do.
Everyone's gonna point.
Fair
to
point.
Deal.
Deal.
Do we ever really know?
I think it could be useful. She's, yeah, it would be useful.
Bottle of Big Briar, here we come.
Bottle of Big Briar.
So there's this really old B-rated movie called, was it Attack of the 50-Foot Centerfold from like the 60s? Briar.
Briar. So, well, thank you, Doc, for your time this evening. And Rowan's going to distribute 7 gold to everybody and 20 or 2 silver.
2 silver.
2 silver. So everybody's going to add if any, Olsen, if you don't mind adding that to Seth. Or,
I'll write it down. What does he get?
7 gold, 2 silver. We're distributing the 36.
Okay.
All right. What time is it about now? Probably close to evening.
Yeah, it's approaching evening. Probably 5, 6.
Do we want to call it a night early and leave in the morning? Early morning.
Beat the sun.
Yes. That's good. Before daybreak, even, just slightly. That'd be a good idea. I venture we have about 2.5 days still to late grasp. Wouldn't you agree, Azure?
I think about that. I was in a bit of a hurry down, so. But we don't want to wear ourselves out since we still have an even longer stretch.
Indeed.
And I'm pretty sure Corey's going to kick my ass when I get back.
Oh, you shouldn't say hello to her. You should check in.
Might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, I messaged her the other night with the. But yes, I should let her know we're about 3 days away.
Yes, because that's the thing about loved ones. You have to know the specific let the specific loved one know that you are still ill. Just gonna look at the road, rather than just everybody back at home.
Rowan is gonna kind of like look for a piece of paper in his backpack.
Asher's gonna
Reading
slip
the
him.
letter.
How much was it last time? It was like 5 gold for airmail.
I think it was 5 gold.
Asher's gonna slip you 5 gold as you're looking for a piece of paper.
No. I think I got this. You know, I appreciate it though. I think I'll take care of it this time. Not as hurting as last time. I can't really thank you enough though. I hope they got that letter. It should have been there by now, right? I hope.
Well, when I message Corey, I can verify.
Yeah. It's like day mail or 2 day for them and to them and 2 day possibly back. So I need to make
That's
sure.
supposed to arrive in Lake Rest, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
The moonlight in or something. Dang, Ace isn't here. I wanted to give him back his letter. I'll do that. I'll do that next
Yeah, you
time.
can do it another time.
I'll do it next time. Do we want to get dinner or just go straight to bed?
Well, I'm pretty beat after
I'm pretty stuffed too.
today's festivities.
Alright, let's head back to bed.
So, as you leave the store, a figure walks in and, unassuming, a actually gnomish woman, but something catches your attention, Asher, as you kind of finish your conversation and just inhale a little bit. You catch this smell. Very
grab
faint.
my-
Very faint.
Then I'm gonna
The floral and cinnamon bergamot scent that you had sworn to remember. Something's missing, though. This female gnome. Very faint, this smell. But the thing that's lacking is the male pheromones, a part of what you had initially smelled.
is Rowan able to smell once or catch on to what I'm?
Yeah, I'm looking
Roll
right
perception check, Rowan.
at you. It's a 19 plus 3, so 22.
22. You kind of
And
you smell it. Very faint. Very faint.
I'm gonna
This
silently nod. Oh, I'm gonna just nod to Asher and look at the gnome. Well, not obviously, but kind of like look at the gnome with the corner of my eye as she walks by or walked in.
she's got kind of a almost feigned cheery disposition about her. Like as she passes you, she's kind of smiles at each of you.
Asher's gonna
Waves
stop
as
him
she
right-
kind of like excuses herself between you guys,
Ash-
heading up to
Asher's
the
gonna
shop.
be like, "Excuse me, miss. I couldn't help but notice your perfume. My wife, she loves that scent. Where do you get that?"
Well, I'm not wearing any perfume, but thank you. And she kind of confused. She turns away.
I'm going to kind of usher and Briar kind of as if we're leaving towards the door, in a touch tone say, "The smell. Mid-cove."
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, "Well, thank you very much," and then I'll like kind of go outside and wait, like get us all regrouped.
Roll me an insight
Everyone's
check.
gonna-
Outside. What was that?
Roll me an insight check.
I thought you said an outside check.
An
Like,
outside.
doors right
You need a
there.
perception
Outside.
check?
You get to go
Third is
outside.
good. Insight, that's a 18.
18. You catch with her saying that she's caught off guard from that. You do feel like she was confused because she did genuinely seem to think, "Oh, I'm not actually wearing any," but then something kind of like he remembered something and then was like, "Oh."
I'm gonna go outside. Once we are outside, I'm gonna be like, that was the smell that was on almost exactly, but it
So
was
there was
missing male pheromone, which maybe because I'm a human, I cannot. But she seemed confused, but how do we want to approach this?
Do we remember anything specifically that was taken from Valence?
Plans from drawings and sketches, I believe.
Right. You know what? If you guys want to come back in, I think I might have forgotten something.
It's worth inquiring, very least.
Yeah. Rowan's gonna kind of go back in there.
Okay.
Hey, Doc.
She interacting with him a little bit, she kind of turns to see you guys coming back in, and she kind of and walks over to the side and kind of almost feigns it's browsing, kind of like I'm just getting out of the way kind of thing, browsing.
So sorry, ma'am. Doc, we're about to leave, but I'm a blacksmith coming up, and really want to take some like little small projects, like little tinkering, creating things from the steel that I work with. Do you have any like schematics, some plans, some anything like that you sell? That generic plans on how to do things.
Asher's going to try to keep a subtle eye on her as he's saying this.
Oh, not that
Grumble
I can
as well.
think of. There's a book on. It's called a Book of Trades, but it doesn't go into a whole lot of depth on all the other ones. That does have a bit of blueprints in it, but nothing specifically schematics or blueprints or anything like that.
Okay. Do you have that book by any chance?
Yeah, he kind of points over a shelf.
Rowan's gonna go to the shelf and pull it off. And how much for this?
That one there would run you 2 gold.
2 gold. Okay. And Rowan's gonna kind of look at the pages and see if there's like any clearly missing pages. Is there any missing pages?
Roll an
at
investigation
all?
check.
Is she reacting in any sort of way from this conversation?
Roll an insight check.
Shit. So I got a -1 to my investigation, 15.
It looks like it's been used and picked up a number of times. It doesn't appear to be any pages missing.
Okay. Yeah.
That was a 10.
10. She looks generally just kind of in a hurry. That's all. Like she's
How
kind of like figuratively tapping her toe, kind of thing.
A gold and 10 silver.
I'll pitch in for that.
A gold
for
and
our
10
friend.
silver is 2 gold.
Oh.
She's just trying to get rid of the small change, laying on the plate.
I
Yeah.
suppose if you want to pay in silver, that's fine.
Rowan's attempt at trying to barter.
Yeah, Asher's gonna look over and be like, "Well, here's a gold. Maybe we can give it to our friend Grizzy," and kind of look over at her and see if she bolts or not.
Roll an insight.
Can I help with that?
And Karan's still watching too. So.
Sure. Roll insights.
Alright.
That's a 10 again.
What's
9.
20.
Yes.
16
Karen.
plus 4. Or sorry, 14 plus 6.
There you go.
With your 20, she's kind of flipping the pages of a book, and here's the Grizzy. She slows down a little bit, and you can hear her kind of. You can hear her. You can see her kind of listen more. That catching her ear.
Ash is right next to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna subtly nudge and point because she's listening, but she's not looking at me. Right?
Nope.
So I'm just gonna subtly nudge him and point at her.
I think that's all we needed, Doc. Correct, Rowan?
Yeah, and Rowan's gonna kind of like avidly look interested into the book, like get really excited about some sort of schematics. Thank you, Doc. And Rowan's gonna
No
go
problem.
and walk on out and close it as they walk.
Asher's gonna like immediately as they walk out. Asher's just gonna sit next to the door and like have his arms crossed, kind of where as soon as someone comes out, they won't see him until he'll see him first, essentially.
As you
Karan.
guys leave and you looking in there, she puts the book down, walks to the front of the counter, and kind of turns to him, kind of looks at him. And he kind of steps down or whatever and works on something else. And she turns around and makes eye contact with you. And oddly doesn't break it either. Normally you lock eyes and you kind of, you know what I mean? You kind of look away. That's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
We will.
Call an ambulance.
Just
standing
there, menacingly.
Except he's standing there menacingly.
So, oh man. Okay. Just reminder to those of you that fought today.
I know that's what I'm like, frick.
Heckin' frick. Frickin' heck.
Got all exhausted and
Are you guys
shit.
gonna murder hobo this gnome just right off the bat?
Never.
No, we just want to talk.
I'm just gonna get really big. I'm gonna get so big.
We're all gonna be like, shit, stomp the little gnome, and then
Pump the gnome.
Oh no.
0 deaths. Great episode. Oh no! If nobody died, it's a boring
Thank you.
episode.
I will kill so many.
I just see the Legends of Aelos, like, you know, stoppage of or loss of hours due to injury, like the counter goes from 0 to 0 to 0 1.
Yeah.
0 incident.
Number of days without incident.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Number of days since incident.
But the guy that's like tacking up the one sign is looking at us very like intimidated, like oh fuck, they're walking to a general store.
Starts pulling it back down. Oh boy.
All right, guys. Been fun. It's
Mhm.
been a pleasure.
Yes, it has.
Oh, great,
Thanks for
That
coming,
episode
everybody.
was all over the place.
bro.
Lots that
And if you
happened.
guys missed anything, don't forget you can go back and rewatch things. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I'll
all
be there
good.
tomorrow.
Or if you know you have a short attention span, you can watch the recaps because they'll be
Yeah.
there without all the extra fluff and stuff we tend to get into in episodes.
Love it stuff.
I need to update the recaps. Usually I do them in bulk once we have a few.
Mhm.
I never, so I'll have to
And we've
update
got a
those,
good
but
chunk. Good chunk.
First batch is up.
First batch, yes. Which is in the oven. Easy bakes. All right. Love you too, guys. All right. You know what time it is.
Raid time.
Do 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 do.
We
Do
raided.
do 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 do.
Amazing.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Listen here. All right.
What's
Listen
up,
here.
Marcus?
I'll see
Tonight.
you later. All right.
You.
You. You. And me. All right.
You and me.
You guys take care of yourselves.